Okay, so in this tutorial we're going to learn how to make a cel-based animation. It's very simple. So we're going to create a new file, HD version, 24 frame rate, and ActionScript 3.0, and then press create. So this is our stage, and this is our layer. What we're going to call this is our cel-based animation. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to choose the oval tool. We're going to remove the stroke and choose a fill. I'm going to choose yellow. Now, just like in Illustrator, if you hold down Shift and click and drag, it's going to make the shape. And I'm going to put the shape inside my stage. Now, the reason I didn't use the stroke is because if we wanted to move our circle without a stroke, it doesn't leave anything behind. But if I put a stroke onto this shape, if I made a new shape and put a stroke on it, we notice that if I don't select both things, the stroke will separate from the actual shape. So I would have to actually select everything all at once, which becomes very tedious sometimes to make sure that you're selecting both to move them with both. So I'd rather use it without a stroke. Now you notice once we've made our shape into our stage, you notice that our keyframe has now been filled in. If I remove that shape, you notice it's hollow. If I put it, bring it back in, it's back to being a full shape. Now for this animation, what we're going to do, we're just going to click on the next frame next to our keyframe, right click, insert keyframe. Now you notice there is a hotkey for Alt K to make it a lot quicker. So we're going to click on that. It's going to make another dot. Now whilst that keyframe is selected, we're going to slightly drag our shape to the right. And then we're going to keep doing this for at least a second. So Alt K, drag, Alt K, drag. Now at the moment we're kind of assuming where we're going. But if I scrub this, I can see that we are moving in the right direction. But to make it a lot easier, I can turn on a thing called onion skin. Now onion skin will see the previously made frames. So I'm doing 4 frames. So blue is backwards, green is the one that we're on. If I went all the way back to the start, you'll see the greens there. But now I can see where my shape is, and I can make them really even. So if I click on the next frame, press Alt K, click and drag, and I can keep doing this all the way up to 1 second. Alright, once I've done 1 second of animation, we can scrub through and see what it sort of looks like. But if we actually want to see what the animation is doing, we're going to press Control Enter, and we can see that our animation is moving at the moment. So before we keep going, I'm going to Control S and save our work. I'm going to save it into a folder that I know that I want. I'm going to name it tutorial, which I already have a file. Save it there, press Control Enter again, see what my animation is. Now what I want you to do, I want you to continue doing this cel-based animation up to 2 seconds, and I want you to get the ball all the way to the end of the stage. So continue doing cel-based animations, each frame all the way up to 2 seconds. and then I want you to export it as an SWF file and put it into Google Classroom.